Hi, superstars. It is time for math. We are on lesson 6-1, Explore Addition. Carlos is thinking about some flowers he picked. Use counters to show how many pink and purple flowers he picked. So let's use some counters. Let's look at our pink flowers first. We're going to draw our counters, but let's count our flowers. 1, 2. So there are 2 pink flowers. Now we are going to count the purple flowers. 1, 2, 3. So let's draw some counters. 1, 2, 3. So how many flowers did he pick in all? We're going to write the number that tells how many. So we can count our counters. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers in all. So we have groups of 2 flowers. Here's a group of 2 flowers. And we have a group of 3 flowers. So together, they make 5 flowers. You can also show this by putting up 2 fingers on one hand for the 2 pink flowers, and then put 3 fingers up for the purple flowers. And if you count your fingers, how many do you have up? 5. So there are 5 flowers in all. Let's go to our next page. All right, let's look at our first box right here. What can you see? There are red and blue blocks. How many red blocks are there? 1, 2. And how many blue blocks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 red and we have 2 blue. So how many all together? So when we put them together, what does that mean? It means how many red and how many blue blocks all together. How many are there in all? There are 6. So there are 6 in all. If we count them all, there are 6. So we have one group of 2 and we have another group of 4. There are 2 parts that make the whole of 6. So right here, let's look at what Carlos is doing in this picture. He's clapping his hands, and it looks like his friend Jada is knocking on the table. So Carlos claps 2 claps, and Jada knocks 4 knocks. So if we put those 2 together, how many sounds in all? There would be 6. 6 sounds in all because 2 and 4 is 6, just like the red and blue blocks. We had 2 and we had 4. When we put them together, they make 6. Well, let's look over here in our third box. And what do you see there? There's some fingers and there are numbers. How many fingers on the hand on the left? This hand. How many fingers over here? 2. How many fingers on the hand on the right over here? 4. How many fingers in all? 6. So we have one group of 2, one group of 4. Those are 2 parts of 6. So we have 6 fingers total there. Let's look at our last picture. And what is this picture showing? There's drawings of apples. How many green apples do you see? 2. And how many yellow apples? 4. How many apples in all? 6. So what 2 numbers do the different pictures show? They show 2 and 4. There are different ways to show numbers. Let's look down here. At our guided practice. You are going to listen to the story and do all of the following to show each part and find out how many in all. So clap and knock, hold up fingers, and give an explanation of a mental image. So we have 2 orange crayons right here, and we have 3 purple. So how many in all? You can clap 2 times. You can knock on the table 3 times. And we can put those together. They are 5 in all. So we have 2 groups that we put together to make a whole. So 2 and 3 is 5 in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crayons in all. So there's different ways to figure these problems out. You can put 2 fingers up on one hand, 3 fingers up in another hand, and when we put them together, there are 5 in all. Let's go to the next page. All right, let's look at number 2. So I'm going to read the question, and I want you to clap or knock. I want you to hold up fingers to give me an explanation, and you can say how you figured this out. So listen to the story, and then we're going to try and figure out how to complete it. Carney has 3 green crayons. She has 1 blue crayon. How many crayons does she have in all? So you're going to color in these crayons. So 3 of them are green. I'm just going to do this really fast. 3 are green. 1 of them is blue. So how can we figure out how many in all? Yes, we can count it, but we want to see our groups. So with one hand, you can put 3 fingers up, and with your other hand, you can put 1 finger up. When we put those 2 groups together, we get 1 whole number, 4. You can clap 3 times. You can knock on the table once. And how many sounds total do we have? Again, we have 3 knocks, and we have, or 3 claps, and we have 1 knock. We put those 2 parts together, and they become 4 in all. So over here, we know that 3 and 1 is 4 in all. We put those 2 groups together, and they made 4. Let's look at number 3 right here. Okay. Sammy has 1 brown crayon. One is brown. And 5 purple crayons. So let's color in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to know how many crayons does he have in all. Now, 1, stick up 1 finger on one hand. With your other hand, put 5 fingers up. Put them together, and we have how many? We have 6 in all. You can also clap 1 time, and we can knock on the table 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can add those sounds together, and we have 6 in all. Good job, superstars. You are going to do the next page on your own. This is your independent practice, so do 4 and 5 on your own. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.